Hey everyone, welcome to the Old Coot Camper channel. My name is Jim and today we're going to visit Governor Thompson State Park in Marinette County, which is in the northeast section of the state. In honor of that Northern Woods visit, I am drinking a Leinenkugel beer from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, also part of the North Woods. It's Oktoberfest, and yeah, it's probably a little bit dated, but I'm not going to let that go to waste. So why don't you sit back and enjoy the tour of Governor Thompson State Park. Governor Thompson State Park is a relatively new state park created in 2000, and you can tell by the style of the buildings. They're more modern than the older parks with lighter colors, metal roofs, and stone decorated bases. They look pretty cool actually, and you can tell they're newer when you go inside. There's really only one road in the park, and after you enter you'll pass Woods Lake Family Park. We'll take a peek at that tomorrow. The road takes you a bit to get all the way back to the camping area, actually about 10 or 15 minutes depending upon traffic in front of you. You end up turning right to get to the campgrounds, or you could go straight to the boat launch, which gets you into the Cauldron Falls Reservoir, part of the Peshtigo River flowage system. Great fishing, great boating. On the way to the campgrounds, there's a dump station which also has potable water. There are 3 camping loops with 100 campsites. So about 30 per loop. Only 16 in the entire park have electric. There's the main bathroom with running water and hot showers, and right off the side are 2 ADA compliant campsites, fully paved to make it easier for folks with wheelchairs or other ambulatory challenges to get around, and with an easy straight shot to the bathroom, which is also ADA compliant and has ADA compliant showers, hot showers by the way. Very nice, actually. Typically at Wisconsin State Park campgrounds, there's no water hookups. Atypically, this campground has more drive-through sites than most. Actually, a lot of Wisconsin state parks don't have any drive-through sites. You know what? I think they did a really nice job of laying these campsites out. There's a lot more distance between sites, and they've actually worked to angle them a bit to make you feel a bit more secluded. I really like the layout here. Since the trailhead of the hike I'm taking starts near the boat launch, here's a peek at what the area looks like early in the morning. Very peaceful, and this gets you out onto the reservoir where you can fish, boat, kayak, and canoe. I noticed a lot of folks in the campground with kayaks mounted on their trucks. The trail I'm taking today is called the Flowage Trail. It essentially follows the flow of the water in the Peshtigo River. So now, depending upon your style of hiking, you may really like or not like this. First of all, the trails I went on, and admittedly I have more to do, were widely cut and mostly grassy. I didn't really run into many mud spots, which was really nice. The terrain is pretty easy generally, but you can put on some mileage. So if you like to hike up big hills or over rocks, you're not really going to find too much of that here. The wide pass with little or low foliage helps protect from the dreaded tick, although there's no complete protection against those guys. They are pretty plentiful up here in the North Woods, especially in the spring. You do need to worry about it, especially that particular little bugger, the tiny deer tick, which carries Lyme disease. I protect myself first by having a set of hiking clothes that I spray ahead of time with permethrin, which is good for something like 30 washes. You can actually buy clothes that have permethrin already embedded in it. I'm not afraid to spray myself liberally with any DEET-based spray, including around my waistband. Deep Woods Off works pretty good for me. I wear light colored clothing generally with long pants and sleeves, and frankly, I know it, I look like a dork, but I do tuck my pants into my socks, which forces the ticks to walk up the leg if they're going to get there where you can more easily see them. And finally, every once in a while I stop and I do a quick tick check. Nothing is perfect, but this seems to work pretty well. If you're hiking here, I recommend grabbing one of the park trail maps or getting it off the Governor Thompson website. I should have taken my own advice. So I just took a peek at my All Trails map, and clearly I missed the trail. But you know, the park isn't so big. It's not like you're going to get lost out here and somebody's going to find you, you know, as a pile of bones in a couple of months. Anyway, there are all kinds of trails cut through the woods, and while maybe I might have preferred a bit more of a challenge, it was nice to have the wide paths which were easy to follow. And you know what? The deer seem to like them too. I don't know if you can see it. There is a deer looking right at me, right in the middle of the path. Let's see if I can get a nice picture of him. All right, here I am. Woods Lake. Picnic area. Looks like they got a beach. You can go canoeing here, I think, or kayaking if you wanted to. This looks pretty nice. Looks really nice. Yeah, looks like a little indoor picnic area. I'm guessing it's closed. Either it's too early in the day or COVID or something. Yeah. Nice picnic area. Oh, up here we got a beach. Sweet. And of course I forgot, I didn't bring my camera because I got some pictures of the geese. Or the fake swans. Nice touch. Wow, this is really nice. This is a really nice park. Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that video. While you've been watching that, I've switched to a Leinenkugel Toasted Bock, another of the great North Woods beers made by that company. By the way, I should disclose I work for Molson Coors, so I'm a big fan of Leinenkugel. But anyway, I really liked Governor Thompson State Park. I thought the campsites were some of the best I've seen in terms of how they're dispersed and laid out and the distance between them. One of the tricks I use, by the way, is Google Earth. I don't know if you use that, but I try to match up Google Earth pictures with what the campground map is, and that way I can really pinpoint my campsite. I can see how it's laid out. If by chance the picture is taken in summer from the satellite, sometimes you can use a history button, scroll back, and actually see what that looks like in winter, and that way with the foliage gone and things of that nature, you can actually get a better view of the campsite. Another little trick I use is sometimes I will purposely reserve a spot next to an ADA campsite, and the reason for that is, frankly, those are often unused and you're pretty sure that no one will be next to you, at least on that particular side. If you went to the Wisconsin camp reservation system today and looked at the weekends through the rest of this summer, you'd see that virtually every campsite is already booked except the ADA campsite. So just another trick. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video, there's a button, I don't know, down here I think. You can subscribe, that would be great. My next video is actually going to be about Marinette County, and in particular the waterfalls of Marinette County, which is one of the great things you can do if you're camping in this particular area. One of the things to watch out for, though, if you're traveling around that particular neck of the woods, don't blindly follow your GPS. From one area to the next, it may take you on forest roads or forest tracks or even trails that, quite frankly, you need a four-wheel drive high clearance vehicle to pass. I did run into that on this trip, and luckily I had one. So anyway, again, thanks for watching, and until next time, folks, carry on.